I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackGear.com. Today we're going to do not only a product review, but a ride review on the Alpinestars KR-3 Back Protector. Okay, this is a brand new piece from Alpinestars, right? Fall 2017, moving on into 2018. This is a level 2 certified back protector. State-of-the-art stuff. The minute I saw this, I knew I wanted to ride in it, so I grabbed one. Size large. I'm 5 feet 11 inches tall, 200 pounds, pretty much on the money, about a 32-inch waist. I chose a size large. I'm going to talk more about sizing in a minute. But I took this with me to the track, and I wore it under my new GP Tech V2 race suit, right? I alternated with this and the Tech Air Race airbag because I really wanted to understand this product, how it felt, and how it performed within the race suit. Okay, this is all new for Alpinestars. Fall release 2017. It's going to move on into 2018 and probably beyond. This is their flagship back protector now. CE Level 2 certified, of course. Multiple sizes are available, right? We're going to talk more about that in a second. But I took this and I rode in it with my new Alpinestars GP Tech V2 suit. I was alternating between this and the Tech Air Race airbag so I could really understand the race suit, the back protector, and of course the airbag so I could articulate my experience with the product to all of you. All right, let's talk about the product itself first, right? This is look at this, brand new design from them. The shell that you see running down the middle here, okay, it is flexible. It's absolutely flexible. It's kind of like a cellular or a trellis design. And you can see that it moves really easily. What I can tell you about the whole protector is once you have it under the suit and you get warm, it gets hot under the suit. We all know that. When this thing warms up, it becomes even more flexible and comfortable. It almost disappears in the race suit. When I think back, when I rewind my back protector clock and I go back to the best one that I previously had used, right? It was the Nox Contour way back in the day because that thing just disappeared in the race suit. They were so popular, they sold like crazy, and then Nox went in different directions and changed all that, and they became less comfortable. So this reminded me of that, but even better, even at a higher level because, like I said, as it warmed, I mean, this thing just became so absolutely pliable. When you look at the design, okay, the base material here, the stuff that you see in black, that is the stuff that when it warms, it really becomes flexible and comfortable. Hopefully Steve can zoom in here. That thing is fully perforated as well, right? So it allows and encourages air movement. It sculpts right to your body as it warms. There's no flat feeling here. No, it doesn't feel like you have a board in the back. It just disappears. Now, that base material, that really helps to manage the energy. You look at this part here in the center, and that's kind of semi-rigid, right? You take a big shot there. Not only is that piece with its trellis design going to work to manage energy, but it's also going to disperse the load using all of that base material. And that's a great thing with a back protector, especially a race level protector, if you have that blend of hard and soft. Okay, before I get too much deeper into the features, benefits, and how I felt about it, let's talk a little bit about sizing, okay? Size charts and back protectors, they're not always great, so I'm going to break this down, make it real simple for you. This is available in sizes extra small all the way to extra large. Effectively, what we have here is there's going to be 3 different size protectors, right? The protector itself, the overall length of it. Extra small has its own. Small and medium share the same one. So effectively, they're the same length. And then large and extra large share the same length protector. What varies between the two of them is going to be the length of the waist belt. I chose a large. Even though at my height I was kind of right at the top of a medium, I decided to go with a large because I wanted that little bit of extra coverage that you would get from it. The waist belt itself, I'm a 32 waist, and I can tell you that I have plenty of waist belt left. The size chart we have on the site indicates a slight difference in waist belt length. Realistically, I could have bought the extra large, and the waist belt on that one would have worked fine for me as well. So hopefully that helps a little bit. But I want you to think of your overall height and choose the back protector based upon that. If you know you're bigger around the middle, then let's go ahead and say if you could be in a small shell, which is small and medium, well, let's go ahead and go up to the medium so you have the little bit extra in the waist belt itself. Okay, I've got the KR-3 Back Protector on now, right? Let's talk about the waist belt. Because remember, the large and the extra large size, the only difference is a little bit of waist belt length. That's the same for the small and the medium. The extra small is on its own island. Got about a 32, 33 inch waist, and look at this waist belt, okay? Tons of room to grow. So let's say I start drinking a whole bunch more Corona Lights, or maybe I switch to Corona Extra and the calorie count goes way up. I've got room to grow. Lots of elasticity is built in as well. I want to show you those side plates, right? The rib protectors, and look at those, and they just kind of mold right in, right? You don't even know that they're there. The back protector itself, you would use this waist belt here to kind of move it up and down. You can adjust right here with the Velcro. And just give you an idea of, how it slips into the suit. It's really key that when you first put it on, you want to make sure the back protector is down inside the suit. You don't want to have yourself in a position where it's riding way up. So before I zip, what I like to do is I'll move around a bit until I know that it's slid right into the perfect position. And then I will go ahead and zip the race suit up, like so. If you pull it up and it kind of gets caught, right, your back protector's up, you've got a buddy there with you in the pits, just kind of have them push it down just a little bit. And you can see the influence that that has on the overall fit of the race suit. Okay, more features and benefits, right? One of the things that really intrigued me was going to be these shields, these side shields. You can see that they float right here on the waist belt. These are going to protect kind of the sides of your ribs, right? Maybe that kidney area. These aren't certified. I don't see a CE label on any of them individually, but they do add a great measure of protection in that area. And what I was intrigued about is, what are these things going to feel like in a race suit? I thought for sure this is going to be a great idea, but it wasn't going to be great on the track. I was completely wrong. I wore these and did not even notice them. They weren't there. When I took them out and rode without them, guess what? I didn't notice they were gone. So my advice to anyone would be just leave the things in there, because a little extra protection, especially in that area, is never going to hurt. You're able to slide these around to get them dialed in to just the right spot for you. The straps are adjustable and removable. You're also able to pair this with their KRC, their chest protector rig that has the straps on it. That rig is split down the center with a zipper, and it turns the back protector into basically a vest that will do both front and rear. So if you're interested in that, we have links to that chest protector in this product listing itself, and you can make this into a protective vest. Myself, I prefer to ride without the straps. I don't like anything that's rolling over my arms, nothing that's going to cut off any circulation. So I was able to simply take those off. I threw them in the gear bag, right? Something that I did too is I folded over. I don't know if Steve's going to be able to get that or not, but just the little clips, just so they were kind of out of the way. And then here in the back, those are on the other side of the protector. Never even notice them, no problem. You can see they have some additional protections here that kind of roll over the top of the shoulders. If you want to add their tailbone protector, it just simply Velcros on right here, slips down in that tailbone area to protect that spot. The waist belt itself, we'll slide these off, has an elastic band built into it. That is really important, obviously, right? It's an athletic activity, riding the motorcycle on the track, so your waist is forever expanding and contracting with every movement that you make. This allows the protector to just move with you, so you're not just tearing the strap off it, and it's not becoming cumbersome and or uncomfortable. They've also included here a waist adjustment. You can move this up or down depending upon your shape, right? Your overall body shape, to get the back protector to encourage it to ride in the right position. This becomes even more important when you don't have the straps on the protector. So if you're, say, bigger in the waist, you're carrying a little extra down in the belly area, well, you kind of want this thing to be a little higher. Maybe let it ride on top of your belly. Try that, okay? So it keeps the protector in the right place. If you're more of a V shape, you want to kind of maybe move it down to the bottom, but experiment with that and get it to ride where you want it to ride. But they have this adjustment provided. It is super simple, Easy to use, right? Just basic Velcro, like so, on either side. I like the Velcro itself. It was strong. I never had any issues with any of it. End of the day, I really like this back protector. I would say as of right now, this moment in time, this is, in my opinion, the single best back protector on the market, all things considered, because it's more than just, well, what did it test like in an impact, right? When you hit it and you test rig and all the measurements, those measurements, they're all wonderful things for sure. But if your protection is distracting at any level, right, it gets in the way of your riding. If you're distracted, the safety decreases all on its own. This thing, I threw it in there and it was just flat out invisible, never noticed it, absolutely loved it. It's at a premium price. You've seen that if you're on the site, right? And this thing's just under $200, so they're certainly not giving this away, but it's a great piece. I love it. Absolutely recommend it. This is the all-new Alpinestars KR-3 Back Protector.